mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and it's time for your Mobile Nation's Monday Brief, where I bring you the best of CrackBerry, Android Central, WebOSNation, Windows Phone Central, and iMore. It's been a busy week in tech, so let's jump in. Apple and Microsoft have had their major conferences, and this past week it was Google's turn. Android Central attended Google I/O 2012 in San Francisco, and it was a doozy. Not only did we get a look at Android 4.1, or Jelly Bean as it's nicknamed, we saw the very first Nexus tablet unveiled, the Nexus 7. There was also the Nexus Q, which is a home sharing device, a brand new beautiful Google Plus app with Google Events, and the part where Sergey Brin came out on stage and introduced some of Google Glasses by showing off what I'm fairly certain is the intro to the next Jason Bourne movie. There were skydivers, bikers, rappellers, and monkeys with AK-47s. There's no way I could do any of it justice, so head over to AndroidCentral.com for more Google I/O coverage than you can shake a stick at. Going from a very good week to a pretty bad week, RIM had their first quarter 2013 earnings call, and it was pretty ugly. Kevin and co prepped the CrackBerry Nation to expect a blow to earnings, which we definitely saw when they announced a 33% decrease in revenue from the previous quarter. But the really big bad news was the giant, terrible bomb RIM dropped on every BlackBerry fan ever. The launch of BB10 devices has been pushed back to first quarter 2013. That's a major blow to BlackBerry fans everywhere, anxiously awaiting RIM's new OS and hardware, and their faith in RIM's ability to deliver has been shaken to its core. CrackBerry Kevin's hoping this is a phoenix moment for Waterloo, wherein they'll rise from the ashes of what used to be RIM and become something new, better, stronger. But a lot of BlackBerry commenters aren't so optimistic. At this point, all there is to do is wait and hope for a BBM, a BlackBerry miracle. Windows Phone Central reported Microsoft began its rollout of Windows Phone Tango last week, with tips from Europe, South America, and the US all saying they've received updates for their Lumia 710s and 800s. If you're not familiar with the details on Tango, it's a refresh update to Windows Phone 7 that's aimed at enhancing device development for phones in emerging markets like India and China. There are also some minor MMS tweaks. Now, if you just can't wait for that OTA notification to update, XDA user Bob0 posted the cab files for Tango directly from Microsoft. WPCentral.com, of course, has details on how to install Tango yourself if you really want to push the update to your phone. Buyer beware, though, it's for experienced users only, and updating is at your own risk. Oh, and before you go do it, this is not the update that brings the new Tiles experience. That's Windows Phone 7.8, and we will let you know the second it's released. The WebOS Nation got a little as-promised gift from Hewlett-Packard this week in the form of WebOS 3.0.5, or the Community Edition. It was released to open source, giving homebrew devs deeper and more legitimate ways to improve and change WebOS code. Derek Kessler reports that HP worked very closely with the WebOS internals homebrew team, showing their commitment to the open part of open sourcing WebOS. It's mostly geared toward the touchpad, and devs will now be able to alter stuff like notifications, the app launcher, just type, and more. Derek also goes on to mention there's a lot of things in WebOS that can now be fixed with this code release, and while it's a separate project from the full open WebOS project, it's still a great move by HP to keep enthusiasts interested in the operating system. Last but certainly not least, iMore celebrated episode number 300 across their iOS-centric podcasts, and to celebrate, they're giving away your iOS 6 Stream device. That's right, iMore is giving away a $600 Apple gift certificate to one lucky winner who can then put that money toward the device or devices of their dreams. Whether you just want the new iPad or 6 Apple TVs, it's easy to enter. Go to iMore's YouTube channel, youtube.com/iMoreVideo, subscribe, and then find iMore Show 300 and leave a comment on it that's uniquely you. The contest is happening right now, and they're announcing the winner July 11th, so hurry up, get going, and enter today. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. Check out our network of dazzling, informative, entertaining podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.